Welcome back, guys. Kibble Ahmed out here. Got Gilman in HK. Oh,
Hey, what's happening, guys? G-Man out in HK.
yeah.
What the freedom? Excuse me, I'm gonna have my cup of tea while we talk, bro.
So, no, it's all right, man. It's all right. It's been an eventful week to the new year. All sorts of madness kicking off. Second week of the new year and all sorts of crazy shit to talk about. We've got a lot on the agenda today and we're going to go through as much as we can. We should get through all of it and we won't be boring you guys. I'm sure you guys will be entertained. I want to say a massive thank you for watching the podcast. You guys are absolutely amazing for watching it. Thanks to you new subscribers that clicked on the subscribe button, and thanks to the people commenting, retweeting, and everything else. You guys are absolutely amazing. What I'm going to do is that I have our mission here at YouTube is to get to the 1,000 subscribers, and then on the podcast we'll do some giveaways. Hopefully that will push us further a bit more, but then just grow the community a bit more bigger as well. Because I want you guys to have a piece, have a word. If you've got something to say, comment below, let us know. But the main thing is just us just sharing our thoughts with you guys. What's been happening on your side, G-Man?
Everything's cool, man. Hong Kong side's been cool. Been busy with work. Went to the comic book shop yesterday. Went to Hot Toys yesterday.
Nice.
Yeah, they released for pre-order. They had a new Boba Fett figure coming out next year.
Okay.
From episode 5.
All right.
And then picked up what do you call it, man? Batman Arkham Knight's video game, The Robin.
Oh, nice.
Picked up that hot. Yeah, man.
Decent.
HK's cool. The weather's been a bit chilly. Not as cold as UK, but it's been beautiful. As in clear, man. The skies have been clear. It's been nice. So it's been great views out here and stuff, man. So it's cool,
good.
bro.
Better than the UK, man. We got that Australian flu games going around everywhere, man. So everybody wrap up warm, keep fluids going through you, keep your vitamins in you, eat good. It's been getting around, but I mean, I think most people are just suffering a common flu. The Australian flu, man. It's been killing people here, bro.
Is that what they call it? The
Australian flu, bro. They're messing around. But anyway, listen. Yeah. Let's jump into this because we've got a lot on our list today. I'm going to start off with the biggest news of last week, with the scandal with Stan Lee.
Yeah, I heard about this, man. Shit. Well, look, man. I don't know. I think, listen, man. If someone's being a fiend and is being, doing all this shit, and it's true, then they deserve, what's going to come to them.
Yeah, exactly.
But I also feel on the flip side, there could be a lot of fakeness going around. Because he's denying it.
Yeah.
He's the first one, I think he's one of the first ones anyway, to deny it and put lawyers out there really denying the case and whatnot. It was basically him in his house and these nurses that come and look after him. He was being a fiend with them. That's the story, right?
Yeah.
And then the new nurse, apparently, like the old nurse company's out, and there's a new one in, and they're saying that he's really nice. So I don't know, bro, man. I mean, hopefully it's not true because Stan Lee is Stan Lee is a superhero, man.
Yeah.
95 years old, still doing what he's doing. It would be kind of heartbreaking, but now everyone's just jumping on the bandwagon, man. Like I said, if it's true, then let him be exposed. So be it, I guess.
No,
because,
Predators
got
deserve
wife,
it.
mum, we got sister. Like it's when you think of it that way, it's a bit heartbreaking. So
no, of course. It plays a big part. I mean, yes, everybody knows who Stan Lee is. I don't think nobody knows who Stan Lee is. This is the guy, the co-creator of some of the most epicus. Here's a word I keep making up. Most epic characters that have gone on for almost 75 years, bro. I gotta say, every Predator deserves its punishment, bro. If it is what it is, then he deserved that punishment. But it'd be heartbreaking because it'd be like, a lot of people that he's inspired along the road are going to be upset, man. But I think it's bandwagon jumping anyway, bro. They're just quick to draw and make quick cash in it. So
I want to believe it's not true. I want to believe it, but if the news source tells me it's true and they say it's true and they got evidence or whatever, then I don't know. But I want to believe it's not true.
Same here.
It's horrible what's going on out there, man. But now I think, we'll talk about this later. But Dave Chappelle spoke about this in his new comedy special, and it's true. Like, we got to support, the women out there, and
No, that's right.
if they're kind of like heroes. If you're true and you're not making shit up, you're like a hero because you're speaking out, and hopefully that will help the future generations. That will help generations that are in workplaces now, and the younger generation, females that don't have to go through that shit. So if you're honest and truth about what happened to you, then you're a hero in a sense, straight up.
Exactly.
But if you're lying, basically.
Yeah, no, of course. We move on to, well, I don't believe it. I believe in Stanley, but it'd be heartbreaking if I heard that. I think I'd cry. But moving on. So since 20th Century Fox has been bought out by Disney, and I don't know if this was pre-planned. So there's a program on, I think Hulu. It's a Disney production, Marvel Disney production of The Runaways. I haven't read the comic books. I'm not like a big fan or anything like that. It's more of your teenage cartoon TV program, but not cartoon, but like real life mutants and things like that. But they haven't been able to use the word mutants because of 20th Century Fox. And now that they have it, they've recently started referring to each other as mutants. And that was kind of moist to hear because I was thinking, oh man, it's about time, because I hated the fact that they couldn't use those words for Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver in the Avengers. And now that they got the word mutants, changes the whole dynamics of the Marvel Universe. I'm excited about it because now, as soon as they say it, like I haven't watched the program, I only watched the clip, and they were like, "Yo, you're a mutant," and I was like, "This is it, done." Disney have just taken over, yeah.
It's done. It's begun. You know what? I agree with you, man. Just one word makes it gives a bit of enjoyment, man. Just knowing that they put that word back. To be honest, bro, I haven't seen the show. I don't know what episode they're on. I haven't seen it. I saw trailers. I wasn't really, like I say, man, it's hard to watch everything, man.
No,
it wasn't one of those things where I was like, yeah, I'm going to invest my time in that and whatnot.
Nah.
But now Disney own, now Disney own, 60% of Hulu, since they bought Fox. So they own, like, the majority shares of that, whatever. So that's going to be the start of their streaming service.
Of course.
I'm sure, this show and many other shows are going to be, produced by Disney and whatnot. It's going to be good. But maybe I'll take a look at this show, man. I haven't had a chance to be honest. I am not familiar with the Runaways.
No am I. I've only watched clips of it on YouTube. So moving back, this one's quite short. So back in September they re-released, basically they got Wolverine back in the comic books. So he's resurrected, he's come back again. I just wanted to touch bases on that because I think they should have left it alone because some of the stories are actually quite weak. So I downloaded some of them onto my iPad, had a read of them, and they should have left it alone, man. And I think because of the closure we got from Logan, we actually left, it's hard to say, but we actually left Wolverine behind. I kind of think like they really... At the moment now, maybe Marvel are doing really good in their movies, but their comic books are fucking getting shit. That's just me personally. I think because of what I've been reading recently, I still enjoy reading their 80s and 90s comics because I feel like they had more involved characters in it. Like now, these basic stories of resurrecting old characters, you killed them off in the first place, you should have left them. Because you gave me closure. I had... closure, and then Logan came out. I was like, I'm done. Like, I'm still a Wolverine fan, but you've closed that chapter of his life. So to bring him back again, and even in the comic books, it was quite basic where he loses as well. Remember the adamantium all over him? Sorry guys, if you haven't read it, then you lose. Spoilers.
It's a good story. I like it.
So same thing now. They bring him back from the adamantium. He regenerates. He's back again, and they continue it. But it's a weak story. It's not captivating enough. It's not like how, the Punisher in the War Machine suit, how he's still the same Punisher. Like, Wolverine has changed over the years. He's not that crazy dude no more that he used to be. He's more frail and fragile now. His healing powers are a bit slower than they used to be as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was that.
I don't know, man. I agree and I disagree a little bit because I'm excited to have him back. Because to be honest with you, man, like, I'm still attached to the old characters.
Yeah.
Say, for example, you get to a point where all the old characters are dead and I have to, get to know all these new characters.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can. You know what I mean? I'm old school. Like my hip hop, bro. I only listen to 90s hip hop. I don't listen to nothing now.
Yeah.
And I think I'm the same comic book character. So I'm kind of glad I saw, that he was alive.
No,
when they put
definitely.
him back and whatnot.
It's
But
pretty good.
it was quite interesting. I mean, I didn't read it, to be honest, but I've seen some things, and he's holding an Infinity Stone, man, and that looks kind of deep.
Yeah, no, that's actually pretty cool.
I'm like, I mean, come on, this is going to be cosmic.
Well, yeah.
Cosmic shit, bro.
Definitely.
I'm excited. To be honest, I'm happy that he's back. I want my old school characters back, to be honest.
Cool.
Like
I'm just...
when we get to the movies and they're gonna kill off our characters, I'm generally gonna be upset. Like I'm like, shit, man. I grew up with this guy. I don't want him to go.
Yeah, I mean that's what Logan gave to us, I suppose. Logan gave us that feeling of that connection. Even though I didn't like Hugh Jackman, I ended up respecting him for that movie because it was a big movie. It was one of my favorite movies last year. Moving on, what's happening? You know what? I'm supposed to let people know at the beginning of this video, guys. If you subscribe and you want to know when these videos come out, they come out every Sunday mornings. But if you click on the little bell near the subscribe box, it will notify you every time the video comes up. So, guys, please click on that little bell. Be notified when we come on and do our podcast. And guys, I wanted to say something else as well. We're gonna have all the audio. So if you guys don't get the chance to watch the videos, on SoundCloud, so you can watch it, or you can listen to it wherever you are. So I'll have that up and running by this week. Have the link posted on both my Instagram, Twitter, and my brother will do the same thing for Instagram as well. So you guys have the link for it. Let's move on to, I don't know, this one's a bit of a small segment. I saw this trailer this week, and I don't know why they keep redoing this, but Hellraiser. Did you watch that?
I saw it. I saw the trailer, man. To be honest, I haven't seen the old school one because I remember I was young and scared, bro. But I saw this trailer, and to be honest with you, the first thing that came to mind was Saw.
Yeah,
I don't know why it had some kind of
same.
Saw feeling to it.
Same.
And it's just gory, and these psycho Texas Chainsaw Massacre lookalike dudes, masks on, and this and that, cutting each other up. I don't know. Not really my cup of tea, but it's an old school movie, right? I mean, I didn't watch the old one, man.
No, but the old school one had this. This is the problem now with movies at the moment. Now is they don't have that fear, bro. When I saw Hellraiser, I had fear. I had fear put into me. Like I looked at Pinhead and I was like, forget it. Like this looks basic. I'll be honest. I feel like they're ruining something that's treasured to a lot of people. But they're gonna make shit like this, and it's Hollywood, isn't it? They're just gonna regurgitate shit and make it look like Saw.
And if they can make a bit of money off it, then it's success, I guess.
Success, yeah, of course.
They don't really give a shit about the
quality.
And the human emotion or the human beings who had a connection with the old one. They don't really give a shit. They do, but they don't.
Yeah.
Business is business. We always say this. Business is business.
Business is business.
But I get you. I think these days, like these sort of movies, they don't have that kind of fear in it. I mean, I remember watching Exorcist, and I couldn't sleep for 6 months, bro. Them films scare me, man. But these sort of ones are just gory and just cutting up someone and chopping someone's leg off, and I don't know. It doesn't really appeal to me.
No, same.
If you're old school fan, I'm sure you might go watch it, see what's up.
Yeah, I mean, for me, that is not something I'll watch or catch up on. I think I'll leave it on that one. What else? Black Widow movie, man. That was another news told this week as well, so that should be interesting. So we get, Scarlett Johansson jumping in the boots again for Black Widow in her own solo movie. It'd be interesting where they take it, but I think it would be like a back and forth story about her in the beginning as Romanoff,
I think so.
And then moving on to the future.
I mean, it's about time that she got her own movie, and I think just maybe they spent the last 10 years building up her character and building up her fan base and whatnot. I think it's great that she's having a movie. I do think, I agree, it might be a back and forth type movie, because if you're going to do a standalone one, other people have to get involved now. I don't think you could just let it be all a standalone. It's got to be mixed with other heroes. But I mean, I think, to be honest, I think Marvel might have lost, lost the hype of, for example, Wonder Woman was hyped, right? Because it was about females, right? It was about women power and whatnot.
Yeah.
Marvel had it. They built it with Scarlett Johansson and Black Widow.
That's right.
So they could have done this a while ago, before even Wonder Woman. You know what I mean? They had time to do it before even Wonder Woman, because they had Scarlett Johansson's featuring in Iron Man 2 and Avengers and blah, blah, blah. So they could have been the first push to be like, the first female superhero movie, blockbuster, whatever. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel they kind of lost out on that. And you know, by the time that movie comes out, because they mentioned it, but by the time it comes out, you know, you've already got Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be Wonder Woman 2, Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So a bunch of female superhero movies are already going to be out. So I reckon it won't be, you know, it won't be like an epic message type thing. It will just be another superhero movie in the Marvel universe. Where I feel they could have made it epic because she's a female, and
they should have jumped on that earlier. I don't know why it took so long to get on that. But then I don't know, man. It depends, isn't it? Sometimes studios have this thought process where they're thinking, "Oh, how are we going to do this? How are we going to bring people back?" I mean, even when they brought Hulk back in, when they put Hulk in Thor, they didn't know, you know, if that dynamic would work, but it works so great, bro, and it's grown Bruce Banner and the Hulk's character even more. Like I want to know more. Like now he's talking and everything. Like I want to know more.
Yeah, no, that's true. I mean, it'd definitely be good. I mean, no doubt about it, man. She's already built such a big fan base.
Exactly.
Marvel's built a fan base. Regardless, it's going to be a blockbuster, man. It's going to be epic. And it's going to fit into the universe and all that stuff. It's going to be amazing. I just feel like there's that essence of epicness that they could have utilized before Wonder Woman came out. But, you know, I'm glad DC got their Wonder Woman. They got their part, man. Cause,
yeah, they did.
You know,
they did.
Need that competition. It's important, man. I love it. I love DC, love Marvel. They need to be, you know, DC need to make their epic stuff as well.
No, of course. I'm glad DC got that one last year because it was a great movie, man. Sorry if I'm losing my voice, guys. All right, moving on to Dave Chappelle Netflix 2's shows, which was like, I'll be honest, like the last two I watched, they were funny, but they didn't connect. But these two, they connected really well, and it's not even that. I think because he put more of a realism to it, because he put some fucking hard facts and truths into those shows, bro, and it really touched me because I was like, he's saying this his last shows, he's saying, so he opened up a lot more, but bro, some of the jokes killed me. I was dying. The Michael Jackson one destroyed me, bro. And the thing is, he looked like Dwayne in it as well. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
He's got the Dwayne tight butty top, and he looked like Dwayne, bro. And even the way he smokes a gig, he looks like Dwayne, bro.
Well, that guy, he's such a legend, man. I didn't even know he had these two new specials. I saw it on Netflix.
Yeah,
I was
same
like,
here.
I'm watching this now.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely, man. I grew up with Chappelle, and this was intimate. You saw it. I mean, no spoilers. You guys gotta go and watch it, man.
That's
go
right.
watch his
Go
show.
watch it.
But you saw it was intimate. It wasn't like a big, hall or nothing like that, or big whatever, man. It was a very intimate sort of place. I think he done it in the, the standard comedy lounge or comedy club, wherever they go to. But you're right. He picked on a lot of. I think it opened up a lot more, and he picked up a lot on, what the current situation, which comedians do anyway. But he put a joke to it, and more of his life as well. I think it was awesome, man. If it is his last, big salute to Dave Chappelle. I hope it's not. I want to see more. I hope Netflix tell him, you know what, Dave, do the Chappelle show and do what you want, because he left because Comedy Central tried to fuck him over with season 3. They tried to control him and say this and do that, and he was like, fuck off. And he walked away from $50 million. But let's get. But I hope Netflix say, you know what, here's 50 million and do your comedy show and do what you want. But then again, on the flip side, maybe I don't hope, because Charlie Murphy's not around as well, and he was a big part of it. So maybe on the flip side, salute to Dave Chappelle.
Charlie Murphy too, man. Rest in peace, Charlie Murphy, because you are absolutely amazing in that. You know when he plays that pimp and he's always freaking out. I love that guy, man, with the Jerry curls and shit. He fucking kills me. But no, guys, if you get the chance, go to Netflix, check out Dave Chappelle's new show. 2 episodes, really hard hitting, some real facts in there, real truth. He touches on current times, and there's one segment with Michael Jackson that absolutely fucking killed me. I was in tears. I couldn't stop laughing. And he looks like my mate Dwayne now. But moving on. So next month, animation comes out called Batman Gotham by Gaslights. I just thought I'd let you know about that, G-Man. I don't know about it. Tell me. The book is amazing, bro. So it's based on Batman living in the times where Jack the Ripper's around.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Okay.
Very
That's
interesting. Yeah, so it's based in the 1800s, like an old London town, but it's actually Gotham. Very nice. He's got this armored, different. He's got a whole different look in this man. It's absolutely wicked. He wears a trench coat as his cape. He has a different type of mask. So it's him trying to solve the murders of Jack the Ripper. There's other stories involved in it as well, but the animation looks amazing. Check out the trailer, guys. It's really good. It comes out next month onto Blu-ray, I think, beginning of February. Guys,
I need to try and get hold of that book.
Yeah, very good. It's called Batman Gotham by Gaslights. I'll send you the link to it. And then check it out at the comic book shop. Guys, me and the wife are going to go catch Coco tomorrow, so you guys will get to see our reviews on that during the week. So let's see what else is on here. So, guys, did you see it? Venom, the reaction to the people, Tom Hardy coming up on stage. Venom.
Oh, bro, do you see the one in Brazil, yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, that Tom Hardy's going to smash it. I think that film's going to be wicked. They said something about it's going to be a mixture of like the Lethal Protector and the Planet of the Symbiotes.
Yeah, that's right. So they're going to base it on those.
So it's kind of like, so it's going to kind of show his anti-hero type Venom style, and then also the Planet of the Symbiotes could kind of give the origins of these symbiotes and whatnot. But I think this film's going to be wicked, because at the end of the day, you know what, Sony, they done a good job with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And apparently, or I don't know whatever the rumors is or whatever, but because Sony made those successful Spider-Man movies, Marvel were motivated to be like, you know what, we got to start our thing. And that's when Iron Man came out years later. So Sony actually done well, man. So I'm just hoping. So I don't have any doubts, but what I'm hoping is what are they gonna do with this universe? Because Sony still own the rights to all the villains and stuff like that in Spider-Man.
That's right. Yeah.
So what are they gonna do with it? Because I need to see Spider-Man involved. It needs to be involved somehow. They need to figure that out.
They will. It'll be interesting what they do, because if they have Tom Holland join, that I don't know, man. It's going to be difficult. I'm trying to work out how the deal is, because Sony still own Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So how because they've got a deal between that, so that means Marvel would have to do a deal between them. It's going to be interesting dynamics, because I think Venom's going to have a different tone to it, because it's not. I don't know. They say it's going to be connected, then it's not going to be connected.
Yeah. They have to. They somehow have to, man. And they said it's going to be R-rated. I mean, the one thing I took away from it was they said they were in a set in San Francisco.
Yeah.
So I remember reading something about Spider-Man. In one of the issues, Spider-Man told Venom, "I'm not going to kill you, but you need to leave New York for good." So he moved to San Francisco. So I don't know, you know what I mean? So something's interesting there. Maybe something after that, I don't know, man. But like I said, I reckon it's going to be awesome. The link is what I'm looking for now, because unfortunately, even though I want standalone movies, there's a universe that's been built, and it needs to be. Of course,
it needs to be linked. It needs to be linked. It plays a big part. Plays a big part. All right, man. A few little things to touch base on. So they officially, Keanu Reeves, the TV show for John Wick is on the go. So we're gonna get that. We've got John Wick 3 on the way as well, and the comic books are doing really well, man. It's a back and forth story about John growing up, being in the industry, and then moving forward where he's taking it now. The artwork is amazing. On the next podcast, I'm going to give you a review of the first 3 issues, and then give you my thoughts, like personally what I think of it. But so far, so good. Still reading the Back to the Future. They have a new one called Tales of Time. I haven't started reading that yet. We'll jump on that soon as well. And then I've got more artwork coming out, guys. So I'll let you know. I'm going to do the 10-minute, 5-minute, and 10-second sketches. I'll have a few of those videos up on YouTube. But tomorrow I'm going to have something strange. I'm going to do a massive canvas outside in the garden with the camera on, for you guys to see my process of what I do when I use canvas to do artwork. And the other thing was, so G-Man, what did you think of Punisher War Machine issue 3?
Oh, well, wicked. There's a cover, loved it. You know me, big fan. I just want to quickly, before I get on this, I bought this, which I thought would be quite interesting. Deadpool versus Spider-Man.
Yeah.
And it's like called the oldies. I just thought it would be Deadpool's always funny in comics.
Yeah.
But this one, issue 3 starts off wicked. It obviously carries on from issue 2. Punisher's still in this part in Eastern Europe, And bro, it just follows the momentum, man. So he's just using the suit. He's learning more about the suit, and he's using it to just, like I say, do things that you would Tony Stark and Rhodey would never do. Like some dude, like spoilers, man. Sorry, I have to because I'm so excited. Some dude was just about to shoot an old woman, and bro, he landed on the guy. He was flying, and he landed on him, bro, and squashed him. And then another dude picked him up and just flew with him in speeds that no human will survive. You know what I'm saying? He's doing shit like that, and it's just cracking me up. But this issue was good. He's basically going around. There's different prison camps and that a lot of the kids and whatever have been taken to. So he's basically going around blowing them all up. He's looking for the leader, a guy called Petrov and whatnot. And no one knows where he is. So he's like, cool. If I don't know where he is, I'm gonna make him come to me. So he's blowing up all these different prison camps. And then a couple of these people that so the original reason why Shield wanted him involved because some Shield agents went to help out and they ended up turning. So they got involved now. They got certain suits on as well. Okay. And he's just battling well. He's doing crazy shit, bro. Like I said, he's doing shit with this armor that only Punisher would do.
No, definitely.
You know what I mean? He mentioned something in this. He like real quick. He was fighting one of the young soldiers, and the young soldier was like, your technology's old, and you're an old warrior and whatnot. And he was like, the difference between me and everyone else is I'm willing to do the shit that no one else will do. Yeah. And he fucking puts his fingers in his eyes, like just crushes his face. Like that's why he's the Punisher.
Exactly. Alright, listen, bro. Yeah. Continue. Let the people know what's happening. I need to go take a piss, though.
Alright, cool. The next one I'll talk about the rumors, the Avengers rumors, man. Well, Avengers 4 rumors. So it's going around Instagram and everything that you've seen all these Avengers characters with this funny, with this kind of technology on their hand. And then also there's another image that Cable, Josh Brolin, he's got that on his hand as well. So there's all these rumors saying is Josh Brolin involved in Avengers 4. There was rumors saying that they're going to be time traveling in Avengers 4 and whatnot. Does that bring in Cable because he time travels? I mean, it'll be epic. Don't get me wrong. I think having Josh Brolin, Cable in the Avengers world would be epic. But I've never read him. Like reading the Infinity Wars, Infinity Stone, Infinity comics and whatnot. Cable's never been involved. So, it'll be interesting. It'll be amazing for the movie world and whatnot. But I just don't know how it'll fit in. And it seems quite surprising that, straight away they just done this Fox deal and straight away they're getting Cable involved. We haven't even been introduced to him yet in Deadpool. So I don't know. It's a rumor anyway. It could be full of shit. But also we saw screenshots of Captain America in his original, Avengers 1 uniform. So there's something to do with time travel and whatnot. Be it Cable involved or not, is the rumors, and because he's got that technology in his hand as well in one of the pictures. I don't know. I mean, to be honest with you, if you're gonna speed this thing up and get get the characters involved, I mean, I want to see Mr. Fantastic, I want to see Wolverine, I want to see Doctor Doom, Galactus, Silver Surfer. Okay, but I'm just talking about the Avengers rumors. Avengers 4
that's
rumors.
right. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's my opinion. I'd rather see them guys come in rather than Cable. But then again, maybe because you've already casted Cable as Josh Brolin and, it's just easier to get him involved. I don't know. I mean, I think it'll be fun and I think it'll be fucking epic. However, he's never been in the comics with the Avengers in that period.
Nah, I mean, during the Infinity Wars and stuff like that, Cable was never involved. So, Cable is more an X-Men character than Avengers. So, I think the devices on their hands is for CGI. Yeah, but I think the rumors for number 4 is that they do travel back in time.
Yeah, because he Captain in his original Avengers 1 uniform.
Yeah, so it should be interesting. I think they're going to travel back in time. It's going to have to do something with the Tesseract, and they come through and they get back to the Battle of New York.
Ooh.
So it looks like that. So that's what I'm thinking. I don't think Cable's involved in any way, bro. I think people have just started off a weird rumor on Instagram and it's gone on to Facebook and the rest of it. So it's got nothing to do. Well, you never know. Maybe Marvel did it just to get people's heads ticking. But I don't
Never
think
know.
I don't think they'll have him involved. I think it's like the worst thing to do. He's not really entwined with the Avengers anyway. He's really an X-Men character anyway, so he'd be
Yeah.
with the X-Men, Deadpool, and the rest of it. But yeah, it does look interesting. I looked at the photos and I was like, oh shit, you know. But it made me think about what's gonna happen in Avengers 4. So there is going to be some element of time travel in there.
Yeah, so maybe, I mean, hopefully not, because it just sounds predictable, but maybe they're going to go back in time to try and prevent whatever the hell happens in Avengers 3. Maybe Avengers 3 everything just fucks up.
Well, see, this is what I'm thinking,
comics, man, Thanos clicks his fingers, bro, and half the population of the universe is gone. You know what I mean? So I don't know if they'll do that sort of shit in the movies. But maybe something bad happens for them to go back in time and try to.
That's what I think. I think number 3 will end it in. Sorry for the extreme close-up. Number 3 will end it in a way where most of the majority of the Avengers are dead. A lot of people are losing, and they end it there. And that's where number 4 gets involved, where they have to travel back in time, try and work things out. You know, it goes on. I mean, that's what they did in the Infinite, isn't it? Infinity Story.
The Infinity Gauntlet comic. The Infinity Gauntlet comic or whatever, I can't remember which one it was, but they all die, man.
Yeah.
Like, Iron Man's head gets ripped off, Wolverine's adamantium, he gets melted, like, all our heroes die, bro, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's gonna be, they should do something epic like that in the movie, man. Just, people gotta die. The comic's done it, why not just do it in the movie?
Exactly.
And if number four can kind of, reverse it all and bring them back and it'll be happy, then so be it. But
no, that's right.
Let it go.
Yeah, no, that's right. I think they're going to basically go back and change the timeline so it'll be an alternate Marvel universe. So it starts fresh. So, you know, they close the portal in Avengers 1 and it doesn't open. You know what I mean? The Tesseract, they grab the Tesseract before it happens with all this shit, basically. So I don't know. It'd be interesting where they take it. But it's just a rumor for now, so let's see where it goes. But yeah, let's see. All right, man. All right, the last thing on the subject. I left it to last. Huh?
Anything else? Yeah. What's the last thing, bro?
Black Panther. T'Challa. You're wearing the T-shirt, bro. T'Challa. All right, so T'Challa comes out. Black Panther comes out next month. Very, 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 very excited for this movie. I'm gonna be totally honest with you guys. When T'Challa. I love calling him that name. I don't know why. Every time I was in the cinema, I was like, T'Challa. He was the best thing about Civil War. It wasn't even Spider-Man. Spider-Man didn't excite me. It was exciting, but I had more love for T'Challa, the Black Panther, to be finally on the screen, man. This is going to be epic. Like, on a different level completely.
No, I agree. When he came up, that scene when he came in, it was one of those moments when you're in the cinema, you're like, oh shit, like, he looked epic, he fought epically, bro, what's his name, Chadwick, what's his name?
Bozic.
So, he puts on the accent, this Wakanda, African accent, wicked, he sounds wicked, bro, I mean, like, I'm gonna get deep a little bit here, because this movie is gonna mean a lot, right? And, because it's not just the first black superhero movie, it's the first black superhero movie, and he's from Africa. He's from Africa, you know what I'm saying? He's an African king. He's got the African accent. It's about this futuristic place in Africa that's not going to be like unrealistic futuristic. It kind of has that vibe of Africa. I mean, I'm not from Africa, so I don't know, but from what we see, it has the same vibe, but it's very futuristic. In the comic Marvel Universe world, this African king is the most richest person on the planet. Like, you know what I mean? He's got the most money. So this is a big message, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, I don't want to just say for black people, right? But I want to say for all colored people, and just people who are just generally against racism and all that sort of shit. Because it's really deep. Like, if you really think about it, man, this, like, just like Wonder Woman was for women, this is a a movie for, like, that can, you know, that just kind of upbrings the minority and all that sort of stuff. I know it's a comic book movie, but when you think of it, bro, African king superhero movie, and he's fucking wicked, bro. Everyone came out of Civil War thinking this guy just looks sick. Yeah, exactly. It's a deep subject, man. It's a deep subject. I could go on forever, and I do think it's about time that we're getting this. It's, you know, it's 2018, and unfortunately in this world, yes, there is still discrimination and racism and classism. There is all that bullshit, but I think as a majority, we're all coming together to kind of like get these sort of things. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And it's not like unusual or any of that sort of shit. You know what I'm trying to say? It's like,
no, of course.
you know, like also even like you know, when they change some of the characters, like Nick Fury became Samuel Jackson, the black guy. These are all like, you know, there was all these I don't know, I think people might protest and whatnot. But you know what? Like, people are coming around to it like it's normal, and that's how we should be. You know what I'm trying to say? That's how we should be. I mean, so I'm babbling on, but
it's fine, bro. It's fine.
Like, I got a lot to I could express a lot about it, man. Because like,
No, it
end
plays
of
a
the
big
day,
part.
like I said, all this shit exists. But like, I don't want to say it's just black people that brown people go through shit too. And you know what? What we all have to realize as well, there is racism against white people too. Like that is true as well.
Yeah.
White people do face racism too. So I think we have to understand that everyone is in this together. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Of course.
So it's just about the minority who are obviously the good people and whatnot, I want to say, sticking together. And that's what this is all about, man. I think it's just coming to a time where we keep evolving, but unfortunately, I think the world's always going to be... There's always going to be shit in the world, man. But as long as we keep moving us forward as a human race, we're going to get this shit. We're going to get amazing things that where us as human beings can move forward, basically.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And this is a symbol. It's kind of weird that it's a comic book movie and we're getting all deep, but it's actually an epic stage. Trust me, man. Every I'm telling you now, every black person's going to watch it straight up, right? And then apart from that, all the coloured people, comic book fans, everyone's gonna go check this movie out. It's gonna be epic, bro.
It's gonna be massive. It's massive. I think the buzz that this has created, I think, in people, as you're saying, man, like, you know, it's massive. This character means gonna mean a lot to a lot of people, man. And I think they're gonna. I'm very excited to see where they take this story because it looks stunning. The direction looks amazing. I want to see T'Challa. He's going to be challenged in this movie, and I know that as a person, as a king, as the new king of Wakanda as well. After losing his father as well, that's going to play on him a lot, man. So it's going to be interesting, man. I think Chadwick Boseman chose Chadwick. Oh, basic. Can't even say the guy's name properly. Chadwick Boseman is going to be amazing playing this character because in Civil War he was absolutely brilliant. I think he's a great actor as well. I've seen some of his movies like Kill the Messenger and 42 with Harrison Ford, which is an absolutely inspiring story about the first black baseball player.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah,
like really good, really good. He played it really well. Remember, he was like stubborn. He weren't going to let it down. He continued to go on, and he plays these powerful characters on screen. I'm so happy he got the part to play Black Panther because I think he's going to fucking knock this out of the ballpark. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be a hell of a ride because his agility, his powers, they're whole different shit, bro. It's going to be absolutely mad. And I think Michael B. Jordan is going to be a good villain in this as well, man. It's going to be interesting to see what he does. Yeah, and then, well, we got loads happening, guys. Massive amount. But I think I will leave it to there because it's been a lot packed into one. Hopefully next week we're going to go down to the nitty-gritty of some of the stuff that's going on in the world. It's a bit mad at the moment. All sorts of shit coming out, but want to say massive thank you to my brother in Hong Kong for joining us.
Respect, thanks guys. Always a pleasure, Kips, catching up with you and geeking out, man. I love this.
Always.
Let's keep doing this, and thank you everyone for subscribing and listening and sharing. And, you know, just keep us posted on what sort of content you want, or get involved, man. You know what I mean? Comment and tell us what you want us to say.
I'd like to invite more guests to this as well, so we can have a four-way conversation on Skype, guys, and you know we could geek out completely. So you guys are more than welcome to drop me a message and say, look, here's a time, can we talk, and we'll do it. I'd like more people to join in and give us our thoughts on all the geeky shit that's happening in this world at the moment, and not even geeky stuff. Like, I really wanted to touch base with my brother regarding intermittent fasting as well, because I'm looking to start that Monday. So I'm gonna junk out this weekend, but I'm gonna, you know, the health part of it. Gilman, give us a little brief description, because I did really want to touch base on this, because since I started training again, it doesn't matter how hard you train, but you need to look after the body as well, guys, and you know, you get a better mind with that as well. So I'm gonna let Gilman take over, give us a little brief analysis of intermittent fasting. Yeah.
Listen, I can't go into the science of it because I tried to learn it and boy, it's too much. I will be real with you, but I will. If you want to really learn about it, like Dr. Wanda Patrick, I listen to her all the time on Joe Rogan's podcast when she's on. She's a genius. She knows all about this shit. And same with another guy who I listen to every day, a guy called Thomas DeLure. He's very big on fasting as well. These guys both talk about the scientific stuff behind it. I wish it stuck in my brain so I can express it, but I can't. But basically, man, intermittent fasting is one of the best things I've come across, like from my years of training and diet and all that sort of stuff. It's basically you're eating the same amount of calories, maybe less, but you're reducing the time that you're eating it. So whereas before you're probably eating, I don't know, 7 in the morning and your last meal will be at 10 o'clock, so that's what, over 14 hours. You're basically consuming all those calories within 8 hours. So for me, for example, I start my first meal at 2 o'clock, and then I have my last meal at 10 o'clock. And, people like Terry Crews do it, you know what I mean? And he's jacked. And from my results, well, I've lost weight, I've lost body fat, but I'm more jacked than I've ever been, man. I'm more ripped than I've ever been, because you don't lose muscle mass. Basically, your body's not designed to lose muscle mass. Your body's designed to actually burn fat, like use fat as energy. And at the moment, we eat carbs, yeah? We eat carbs, and that stores in our body as glucose, right? And we use that glucose straight away. And whatever we don't use is stored as something called glycogen, which is like reserved energy.
Okay.
So when you need that energy, you go into the glycogen. But the fat that you eat, that's not being used, right? So that gets stored up and whatnot. You see what I'm saying, right? So just try and follow me for a bit. So what you're doing with fasting and whatnot, you're basically using all that glycogen energy, right? All that glycogen. And then your insulin actually blocks your body from using your fat as energy. So when you use all that energy, all that glycogen energy, your insulin spikes, and then your body starts going in and starts using the fat as energy. And scientifically, these guys are saying that your body is more efficient using fat than it does carbs, way more efficient. Right, so then your body starts using this fat as energy, and then the results are amazing, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I feel great. When you get on try doing this as well. Like, we're just a diet thing, but if you go and have a big carb meal, go see how you feel after your meal. You're like, oh shit, I want to go to bed, I'm tired. But then go have a meal like a salad with avocado and salmon, and that's just good fats and good vegetable carbs. You just feel great. Like, you don't feel tired because your body is able to process this much better.
Yeah.
But, with the intermittent fasting, like I say, even just looks, yes, you look amazing, but the health benefits, man, like the scientific results that it's helped reduce people with like arthritis, and not just arthritis, like the whole body and whatnot. It specifically targeted specific points of inflammation in the body.
Okay.
Right? Inflammation is the one thing that causes diseases, right? And inflammation is basically there's so much to it, but like just basically if you got pain somewhere, that's basically your body saying there's inflammation. So fasting helps reduce inflammation. Like I said, arthritis, diabetes. It helps reduce diabetes, your blood sugar levels, heart, blood pressure, all that stuff. So much to it, man. I mean, we've been doing it for our whole life for Ramadan, right?
Yeah, that's
but
right.
no one ever explained to us the health benefits. And now I'm listening to all these scientists. It's absolutely amazing. And I feel great. I never feel bloated. I feel awesome. I look wicked. I could train hard, bro. Like, I fast, like I said, from 2 o'clock. I eat from 2 to 10. My last meal at 10. I wake up at 5 in the morning, do my training, and I got all the energy in the world. All the strength, all the energy. And then I come back, I still don't eat till 2 o'clock. I have my first meal at 2 o'clock. There's so much to it, man. If you want to know more, guys, Dr. Wanda Patrick and Thomas DeLure. Can't spell his name, man. Hold on. You have to check him out because they're awesome. And I listen to him all the time, and it's like education, man.
So, bro,
Let me just spell this guy's name out because he's awesome.
Do you drink water?
Thomas DeLure is DeLauer. Check him out on YouTube. The guys are freaking genius. They're both geniuses.
Definitely. All right, man. Wicked. Thanks for that, G-Man. So, guys, want to say massive thank you for joining us today, and have a wonderful start to your week, guys. Be positive. Keep on a straight path and get what you need to do. Love what you want to do. And if you guys have any questions, guys, drop a comment below. Drop us a message. Instagram, Twitter. Our links will be up on here and in the description box. And a massive thank you, guys. Have a wonderful start to the week. And G-Man, always a pleasure, bro. It's good to see you. And I'll catch you up on our next podcast.
Stripes, brother. Stripes, everyone.
Take care.
Salute.
Peace.
Peace.